I would like to just give you my take real quick on the speech from President Obama today. I think President Obama made a master jack move on the Republicans. And here's why I say that. What he did today was he exposed the GOP for what they really are. He put a bunch of stuff in this proposal that jacked up the national debt by $13 trillion. And the Republicans were swinging right with it just to get that $7 billion for themselves and their buddies. And that just goes to prove that the Pledge for America was a lie that the Republicans had mustered up. And the paper that was written on wasn't worth the salt that goes in your bread. The second thing was looking at this whole plan that he had came up with. President Obama knows that's not going to work. He knows that that's not going to really take us out of our deficit. But what the economists said that's the best choice you have based on these fools not cooperating with you. They have decided to take the government hostage and not pass any bills, whether it be for the 9/11 responders, veterans, anything, unemployment extensions, nothing. So based on that information that we have that they don't want to cooperate with us, this is the best you can do. And this would help the economy more so than doing nothing. Now, I believe personally that the unemployment bill and the taxes should have been on a separate bill. It should have been two different, apples and oranges, you know what I mean? But that's the way, it's played in politics. But I don't think this was the deal. Something says this wasn't the deal to me. Because President Obama, he separated the Democrats and the Republicans, and then he came out in the middle and did this, and then he threw it back there on the table and let the dogs fight over it. So I think this is just part one of part two, and the real deal that he's getting ready to make will be after they have their fight in the next few days. Kind of like testing the water to see where the fight really is at, But he exposed the Republicans for what they were, which gave them a weak position, because now everyone knows that they really didn't plan on doing what they said they did, and what they ran on in the campaign was a lie. So today they have less clout in America than they did last month. And I know this is deep, but as of today, President Obama is in a better bargaining spot than he was yesterday, because now the Republican agenda has been exposed. And it's no different than it was the 8 years that Bush was in office that led us to this economic disaster. So what Obama has done is expose their greed. Or for better words, they got their hand caught in the cookie jar.
What they do, they shout it in your face.